Hello there, so we're going to have a look at Sweet Caroline by Neil Diamond. We're just going to do the intro section, so I'm going to demonstrate it to you now. You ready? Where it began, and that's where it goes into the song. So I'm going to show you what the tab looks like, something like this. So you can see, if I just zoom in on, just say the first note, you're always playing two notes at a time. Okay, so but what I'm going to do is I'm going to strip it down first, and this is what we're going to learn, the sort of melody line, just single notes. And then if you notice it, this bass note runs all the way through it, this thing on the 3rd fret, the top string. So once you've learned this, then it's easy just to put the bass note on it. Okay, so we're just going to zoom in onto the first couple of notes. We're on the 4th string and we're doing 0, 2, 3. So, and then after that it goes 0, 2, 3, 2, 0. So you're going up and down. And on the last bit of this line, you're going from the 3 to 0, so you're going from the high bit to the low bit. So you can see a pattern. It uses the 3 notes, the 0, the 2 and the 3 fret. So it goes 0, 2, 3, so it's going up. Then it goes up and then down. And then it goes from the high note to the low note. So this is what this sounds like all together. Okay, let's move on to the next bit. So we're on the 4th string here. So I'll just zoom in onto this. And then we jump to the 3rd string as a 0, 2. So this should sound like. So the 3 on the 4th string, and then the 0, 2 on the 3rd string. So, and if you notice, the same pattern happens. It starts again, goes up it and back down. And the last bit of this line starts on the 2, 0, 3, so it's starting on the highest note, falling down. So you got. So you might want to pause these little sections until you've mastered these little bits. Alright, so the last little bit starts on the 3rd string, 2. And then the 2nd string, it goes 0, 1. So, and it literally does that again. So we'll do it twice. And then you hold that, and then you go to a 0 on the 2nd string, and then a 0 on the 1st string, and then a 3rd fret on the 2nd string. So this whole line together is. Okay, so I'm going to play the whole of them 3 lines together. So it go like this. Oh. Alright, so we're going to have a look at the second page where it's got the bass note on. So let's look at the very first bit here. So let's just remind ourselves of these 3 notes at the start. So 0, 2, 3. Now if you notice, you've got to put this 3rd fret on the top string on every one of them. So it really completes the riff. So what I would suggest for what fingers to use your 2nd finger there, and you use your 1st and 3rd finger either side. So watch this, here's how it'll look. See that? And then you go up and down, and then go go from the up one to the down. So we go up and down, and then down from the top one to the low one. You notice in this one there is actually a little 3 you play on its own in the bass, so it'll go. So you're just sticking a little 3 in there, so, and then bass on its own. Alright, so let's go to the next line. So we want to use our first and second fingers, so I'll just remind us of this first little bit here, which is but with the bass, and I'll show you what that looks like. Then the next string, the third string here, so let's have a look at that again. I'll put the little bass note on its own after it. And then once you've gone up them notes, you go up again and down. So this second bit is. And the last bit of this line, you start from the 2-0 to the 3. So this line all together. See what that looks like. Righty-ho, let's go to the very last line here. So I want to just zoom in on the first bit. So we got this 2-1-0, and you want to be using your first finger only on this, and then we got the bass with it. So I know that's a bit of a stretch, but I just really think it is the easiest way to get it. Other than you're doing the whole riff like this, but with your third and fourth finger, like but a lot of people find it hard to use the fourth finger and the second finger with independence. So I reckon this will be a lot easier for a lot of people. So when you come to this bit, you need to go 2. So that's a bit of a stretch. You might want to, on the last one, just switch that finger to there to go. So you do the others like this. And switch that finger to there. Let's show you the rest of that. So you've got, that repeats twice, so da da da, with a little bass note there, da da da, little bass note there. So I'll play you this little bit. So da da da, bass note. I'll show you what that looks like. The very last bit is here, where it goes 0 and then 0 on the first string and then 3. So putting the bass notes, if you can see, there's always a bass note after each one of them on its own. So maybe if I showed it you like this, you'd understand it a bit more. So you do the first one together and the bass note, and the second one together and the bass note, and the last one with the bass note. So I'm going to play you the whole of this line. So it goes. I'll show you what that looks like, that last line all together. Right, there you go. That's the whole whole intro bit, and it happens again later on in the song before the last double chorus. So it's a nice one to learn. I think we'll go for the whole song next week. It's a easy one to throw together, but just work on that for this week, and then we'll do the other one next week. All right, thank you very much. Bye.